All right, so welcome back to the building of the Vogt Mansion. I am cold. It's cold out here, but we're getting a lot done. As you can see the digger behind me. We had to call in the big guns to get a machine that works a little bit faster than we were working. So we have him back there doing a lot of the flattening work, and it's going pretty good. And yeah, so hopefully this will get done in the next day or two. And it's been 3 weeks so far to dig the hole, and I don't know, we were trying to save money, and because we're doing all of the contracting work ourselves and kind of being our own builder, trying to save money. It's I don't know if it's time wise or if we're able to you know, time versus dollars and that sort of thing. How quickly do we want to get it done? What do we want to spend on it? That next we will have the framers and cribbers come out, and they will be doing the footings, and hopefully we can start that in the next day or so, and we can get the foundation poured and be on our way to actually seeing some progress in this house. But so far so good, and this has been a long time coming. With the, you know, we purchased this land about 2.5 years ago and have been trying to get everything done since then. So yeah, it's been good. Exciting to see the progress. And we still have all of this dirt to move. It's insane. I think we're gonna build a ski hill here, or we can build our own like mountain resort. It's pretty crazy the amount of dirt that's in here.
I think this guy's really good. He's sure cutting it nice and level. His finesse is awesome. I think it's well worth having him do it as to us trying to make this happen. What he's done in how many hours? 6 hours now?
Something like that.
Bet you with that little machine it would take us
another week.
Another week.
All right, guys. Well, Katie was out here earlier, and you guys saw some video of that. And wow, the excavator did an amazing job, and it was a heck of a lot quicker than us using our little machine. So what we're out here doing tonight is just laying out the house line again, the house layout for the footings. And when he comes back tomorrow, then he'll be able to excavate down where the footings have to go. Yeah, so basically that excavator, like I've told before, his bucket's about 5 times the size of ours, so it's quite impressive to see. Okay, I'm just gonna get the level and we'll shoot it again. Good now.
26.4.
Okay.
26.5 and 7/16.
Okay. So when he does the footing excavation now, what does he do? What's the final? Is it just going down a little bit further?
Yeah, so he has to step down. And here we have to do 16-inch steps.
Okay.
He's talking about doing 4-footers, but here we can't because the slope is so gradual. So we have to take it gradual in there. Going up on there won't be a problem.
Yeah.
So, we have a string.
That's 54.8.
What did I say? 40? 40?
40.
How's that possible? Because we have a line there.
We're at the back of the deck here, right?
Right. Yeah, so that would be another, so 55, 6.
Okay, you're at 58, 54.8, so a little bit further away.
In front of house.
There.
That's our jog that way. We put one more jog.
Yeah, like even all this stuff here, like this, if this is the walkout, that all needs to be like more.
This whole hill,
Yeah.
like seriously, from about where this, okay, our finished floor is roughly, well, 10 inches plus 2 inches plus 4 inches, so 16 inches above this, right?
Yeah.
So from there, the 16 go up about 6 risers, so 6 times 7, about 42 inches, almost 4 feet.
Yeah.
And that's where grade is. And it goes from there down to nothing.
Yeah, so you pretty much just.
There's a whack of hillside that's got to come up.
And those stairs, they come down towards the back of the house, right? Yeah.
The stairs come down this way.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're coming up to grade and then walk around.
So that's filled up, and then basically it's just a gentle slope down
Yeah.
to right here. Huh.
I mean, it can slope down to that and come around,
Yeah.
right? So you're coming from here down to nothing where you are. So this plus all of that has to go.
I kind of feel like once the house is kind of done and built,
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be renting something like that again for.
Maybe rent one like his.
Yeah, a bigger one for a week or whatever, just get stuff done, right? Well, and I wouldn't mind keeping, like, the way I was thinking about overall in the plan, obviously this changes when the house is built, is kind of have some, not retaining walls, but just kind of have a landscape berm this way, not as steep as this, but just kind of like that, right?
Something that you can still run a mower over.
Yeah. And then it's directing water out that way. So when we're done and we've pushed all this dirt that way, we're gonna have a flat lot.
Yeah.
That is a crazy amount of dirt.
Isn't it?
Cause, oh, so before he started this morning, this kind of sloped down into the hole, correct?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. All right, guys. Well, it's definitely nice to see some progress happening out here. It's nice. Unfortunately, the weather in Calgary, it's a little bit unbelievable. Like usually this time of year, if you're watching this and you're from Calgary, you'll understand. But generally this time of year, October's pretty mild, and we usually start to get our first snowfall by Halloween, and it's the 19th today. So, you know, for about a week now, we've had snow on the ground, and it's cold. Like, it's really cold. Like right now it's 0 degrees, but it's warmed up over the daytime today, but the low tonight is like -9. So anyways, the plan is I'm going to bring some insulated tarps tomorrow, and so final grading will be happening tomorrow. Les figures that everything will be done tomorrow, and then what we're going to do in the foundation area where all the forms are going, we're going to lay insulated tarps. So that's the plan for tomorrow, is just to keep the frost off the ground, lay some insulated tarps down, and then probably pour our footings next week on Monday. Today's Monday as well. So next week it starts to warm up. So here's our weather forecast for today. Let's go to the 14-day forecast. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so here's the 14-day forecast. So tomorrow's actually a nice day. And then we get into, you know, -3. This is all Celsius, by the way, if you're watching from the US. -3, -11 overnight, -6, -7. So it gets pretty stinking cold over the weekend. And then by Monday next week, we're back into reasonable temperatures. It's still cold overnight, but it'll be decent during the daytime, especially with the sun out. And then near the end of October, beginning of November, it starts to get nice. So in talking with Les, basically once the forms are in, once the footings are in, we need to get our ICF block here, and then we start building the walls. So the plan is Les is certified, whatever it's called, to do ICF foundations. Our guys that are going to come do our form work, our journeyman carpenters, they're going to come help with that process. So I think it should go fairly quickly. And the goal, in my mind, the goal is, while we have this kind of reasonable bit of nicer weather, we want to try and get our foundation in and get that all done. There's a couple things that are definitely critical to like waterproofing the outside of the foundation. We've got options with that. I've got options through my work where we can do a trowel on membrane. The downside is it needs to be warm, so we can't do that if it's sub-zero temperatures. So that's it. That's where we're at, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions, post them down below. If you have any suggestions, post them down below. If you like the video and you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a thumbs up, and if you don't like the video, give the video a thumbs down, but just make sure you push the thumbs down button twice. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever, whenever you're watching this. We'll see you next time.